Hello everybody, my name is Ace. The current theme of the events going on right now in EVE Online is factional warfare. Everything's circling around factional warfare. We've got like the new data sites, the Triglavian relay data sites that you can hack that are for benefiting the different factional warfare sites. And you've also got Stargates being constructed, and then there's just more factional warfare stuff going on. That's the whole theme of the current arc, at least in EVE Online. So I thought, could I then do? I could then get a bit better at factional warfare, because it was a really long time since I just went there and took plexes, because plexes are these kind of sites which you can capture, and enough of them are captured, then your sort of a system is turned over to the other opposing factional warfare side. I'm using my AlphaClone character, Agro Bruto, and we're going to be using a MOA to hopefully get some kills, and we're going to be joining the Caldari factional warfare. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to search for factional warfare station. It's not possible to just dock up at a random station that's owned by Caldari and then you can enlist. We'll see. But I'm using the MOA. The strategy here is to be in the plexes at 0, and then as soon as someone comes in, we do double web and the warp scrambler, so they're not going to go anywhere, and then use blasters to rip them to pieces. I've got a decent amount of tank, I mean not crazy, but 31k EHP, overheat to 33k EHP. So we'll be able to take a bit of a beating. We're going to also hit them with 700 DPS for overheat. There's 711 DPS with the drones. So this is a bit of a bomb. The main thing is that it can easily get kited. You get kited, you're dead. There's no mobility, no prop mod here, and no range as well. So if someone is able to get away, they're out. They're either going to kite us to death or just get away. So we'll dock up here to check if there's anything can be achieved in this station. I've got the Caldari Navy skin. I think it's very appropriate when you're going and enlisting in factional warfare. Yeah, you can enlist me. Okay, good. Caldari State, let's go. So we're going with the Caldari Navy. It makes a lot of sense doing the MOA. That's also why I went with the MOA, because I was thinking, okay, we've got a Caldari based ship while we're fighting for the Caldari. And it makes a lot of sense as well with our character Agro Bruto, since he has actually got a lot of faction standing. Not faction standing, he's got mission standing. Like you could say the basic standing to do missions. He's able to do L3 missions for the Caldari, and he is focusing on doing the L3 missions as quick as possible. It's been quite a bit of a delay with that because it's not been going too well with my recent attempts with the Macarial. But the point is, this guy, he's Caldari focused. Even though he isn't Galentian, he is a Galentian. He used to be a Galentian. I used to use him a lot in low sec, using a catalyst to hunt people. But here, we're going to be then focusing on Caldari, using a MOA with Caldari Navy skin, fighting for the Caldari factional warfare. So the Caldari factional warfare has a focal point, at least the Caldari / Galente faction warfare, when it comes to this new arc, you could say, around the Athunon system. The Athunon system has this new gate being constructed, so we can still, I think the gate is already constructed, but we can still contribute to it in some way. I'm not exactly sure how it works. The main thing I want to do here is just practice doing factional warfare, practice taking these plexes, because that's where everything's centered around. So I feel like I want to get better at that, because I'm not at all good at that. It was such a long time ago since I did that. We can organize our overview slightly, show compact member list. Also, one thing I wanted to announce is the winners of the previous Nightmare giveaway. A guy called Sadin Casapea. You're going to get your Nightmare for L4 missions very soon. I made a video not so long ago doing using a Nightmare for L4 missions. I decided to give that Nightmare away. So you're going to get that contracted to you in due time. Just make sure you keep an eye on your contracts. Oh, okay, look at that ton of Triglavians. Now we don't want Triglavians, now I want to have D-scan. We probably should make a separate filter actually. Let's make a quick filter for PvP. This is what I do. I go in tab presets, delete select all, and then I go and do ship, and then just select all of these. We can even expand the menu a bit. We can just select all of these. So then we're able to have a tab just for ships, and I call it D-scan filter, but it's actually more like a PvP filter in a way, because it's just looking for ships, because the only thing you care about when it comes to PvP are really ships, because they're the only things that can kill you of other players. Okay, lock all these guys up. It's not like Jump Freight is going to destroy us, but I just like to, out of habit, have every single ship selected, so that this just encompasses every possible ship you can find in space. We'll filter them for D-scan. There we go. Okay, so we've got some people here. And this filter is applying now to my general tab, and I don't want it to apply to my general tab. I want the general tab to apply to my general tab. Okay, there is a shuttle over there. Do we have any plexes here? Yeah, we've got some Caldari medium plex. I think that's what it is. So we'll go there. Check this out. See how this goes. Some people in the system who are not aligned to faction warfare groups. So it could mean that they're pirates. But we don't see anything on the D-scan, so it doesn't mean that there's anyone here. We're going to go into this medium plex, see if we encounter any resistance. It doesn't seem like it unless someone is cloaked up there. That'll be a bit douchey. If they are cloaked up, then probably not close to the warping point. That means they're going to be far away. That means I'm insta-dead, because I'll have no chance at facing them. Let's orbit this. Actually, no, we want to orbit the warping point. This is the beacon. Okay, orbit 500. Quite curious what kinds of enemies we'll encounter, if we even encounter anyone. The state cruiser here is very confusing. He is red, but the thing is, he's not an enemy. He's actually a friend to me. It's just that he's red because if you're up against him, then you'll have to fight him. Like say you're a Galanti and you'll have to fight him to be able to take this plex. But since we're with the Caldari, there's no problem. Let's see now, Chrysander. He's slightly low security status. Doesn't seem like much is going on here. We could check the Ezekiel, see how the system has been doing recently. The Ezekiel board for the system of Ysera. We can see if there's a decent amount of activity going on here. We saw that shuttle before, and that shuttle could perhaps be a scout. You never know. Okay, so there doesn't seem to be a whole lot of activity here. There's just like 1 or 2 kills a day. So I think it is quite unlikely that we were going to actually encounter anyone. Let's go to a system that has a bit more activity in, because this doesn't seem to be that interesting. I know that they said that we were going to do this, but it doesn't seem to be that interesting. Factional warfare. We can perhaps go to this one that is being contested. The red one. That's probably where we can have some more action. Let's just hope we don't get ganked on the gate. It's a bit difficult to cruise around safely in factional warfare unless you're fully prepared. When we're in a ship like we are now, it's very easy to get popped because we can get smart bombed. No, this ship actually can't really get smart bombed that easily because it's got a decent amount of buffer. But it could get instantly locked, and if you're going MWD, it helps a lot avoiding insta-lockers or people who lock fast on gates, because you can sort of maneuver back to the gate if you have threats there. But it's not the case if you're in a ship that's got no prop mod. It's going to take forever to get back to the gate. You're going to be dead before you get back to the gate. In some lucky cases, probably, we'll be able to get back to the gate, but I don't think we will be. Let's go there. Fillet. I wonder, are you able to use this in small plexes? I think you're only able to use this in medium plexes as far as I know. We can check, because it was a really long time ago since I did factional warfare medium plex. Because there's the novice, I think, and then there's small, and then there's medium. We can search for medium. Medium, all frigates and destroyers, Tech 1, Tech 2 cruisers. Okay. So medium is the smallest one we can face. Makes sense. Okay, we've got an enemy here. Let's go to Devon. We've got some friendlies here. Look at these friendlies. I wonder what they're doing. Oh, they seem to be... They're probably Amarians. Because Amarians, they are aligned to or they're allied with the Caldari. See this guy here, Amar Victor. Badger. He's probably transporting stuff or doing some trading here, because I can imagine there's a lot of people demanding certain items doing PvP here in Lowsec, because it's a large hotspot for PvP. A lot of stuff is getting destroyed. It means a lot of stuff needs to be replaced. Okay, we're soon there. Kestrel. Hey dude. Hey Kestrel. I used to do the factional warfare in small frigates a long time ago. I used to do it in like Punishers, maybe Kestrels. but definitely Punishers and Executioners, those two, I used to use them a lot in Factional Warfare for the Armar. And then I switched around a bit, but mainly I was in Armar. I used them to just capture some basic small plexes so that I can get some loyalty points to convert that to ISK. That was a way I earned a living a long time ago. And to be honest, I wish that I could earn a living doing Factional Warfare only. I would love to be able to do that. That would be so good because you're sort of doing PvP as a living. I've never ever been able to achieve that in EVE Online. That's even though I've played this game for like 5-6 years, almost 7 years. I've no. Oh, it's a lot of enemies. I don't think this is just a smart idea because there's a bunch of enemies. Badger. We can align to a station real quick, but I don't think it's a good idea to fight when we've got this many enemies in system. Yeah, that's a ton. We're gonna get shattered. We'll have to go back. See what kind of factional warfare systems we've got. But it would be so great, in my opinion, to just get like earn a living through doing this factional warfare stuff. Not the missions, because the missions is almost like PvE, but doing it from just plexing. Being able to earn a living from plexing, oh, that would be great. Medium outpost, novice compound, open outpost. Maybe we could go to this one, Naga, Devon. Can try going there. Open factional warfare window. And there's Hades. There's one over here. Go to this Naga Manen. See what's going on over there. 39% contested though. It's interesting scouting the areas because it's a very, very long time since I ever did this. Also just going around looking for stuff in low-sec. The absolute main reason I've avoided this is not because of the risk of losing my ship. It's the combined risk of losing the ship plus very little stuff going on and often it being one-sided. And that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to make it slightly one-sided towards us because we will be very close on the gate. There's not going to be much stuff people can do, at least solo style. You know what? I'm going to go back to Fleer because we'll have more stuff going on over there, and we'll go to an adjacent system. Perhaps there'll be less enemies in that way. If we've got 1 or 2 enemies, no problem. But if we've got 8 like we had there, that's a big problem. Let's see. Can we? Is it possible to see which systems are contested or that belong to the other one? Galente. There's one over here. We open the factional warfare window. Fleer. And then there's Hades. We can go there. That is a possibility. There's also agents we can do as well. They're usually quite profitable, give quite a lot of ISK, but I think they did nerf them at some point. So it would be fun to do some of these actually, especially as an alpha clone. Maybe you could do level 3s. Yeah, like you see how many people are here. This is not something we want to face. Plenty small, novice, medium. Maybe we can get an idea of what's in here. Maybe if there's a bunch of big stuff, they can't get to us. But the thing is, often in factional warfare, you got a lot of frigates. So it's not like, okay, we can filter out a lot of people by being in a cruiser. We're going to probably attract a lot of attention by being in a cruiser. Okay. Let's see what we've got here. There's a lot of neutral people here. So we can perhaps go to this medium. I have a feeling that lots of these people are pirates. We'll see. These guys are flashing orange. Got another friendly here. There's no one close by. Go through the acceleration gate. So now we're going to have to face this NPC. Because he is going to attack us, I think. Well, at least we have to destroy him to be able to take this over. Let's get close to it. Need to just get in close so we can use the web. Then we can use the web. Then it shouldn't be an issue. Vagabond, okay. Okay, he's still far away. Let's approach this guy, because we're not moving. We should be getting a bit closer. Oh no, Vagabond is here. Okay, we don't want to mess with this guy. We just want to face this Vagabond who we're going to face now. We're going to face a vagabond. Going to go partial safety because I don't want to take any chances. Oh wait, never mind. He's a friendly. He's a friendly. Great. So we'll put partials. Actually, we'll put enable as safety just so we can be on the little bit of a safer side, so we don't have to go getting a bunch of criminal times. I was thinking we could maybe attack random people, but I'm thinking we're fighting for this state. So, well, Caldari state. So we don't have to think about. We probably shouldn't be giving a bad rep for the Caldari by attacking random peoples, because we want to represent or at least be at our finest when we're fighting. Fight with honor. Okay, that guy went away. Does he not want to get a free plex? We've got some people. Okay, Federation Navy comment. This is very dangerous what we're doing, because we're not really... To be honest, I want to stay near that. I want to stay near that beacon, because we've got people in system, and if people catch me here, there's nothing I can do. So we're going to want to recall these. This guy's hardly doing any damage, so I'm not too worried about it. He used to do a lot more damage. I remember these NPCs used to do a lot more damage than they do this guy's doing, because it feels like he's barely tickling us. The problem is that he's just keeping a sweet range, and we've got no prop mod at all. Just see the purple Pornmobile. I wonder if we can have the drones just wither away at this guy. Maybe use a bit of null at long range, perhaps? Is that possible with the range? 14 kilometers is still not really enough. Gonna be missing everything. He's able to out-rep it. He doesn't have a whole lot of HP though. He goes down pretty quickly and then reps back up, even though we're doing so little damage to him. So maybe we could just go in quickly. Because we are faster than him. We go 200 meters a second. He doesn't go at all that quick. He goes only 100 meters a second. He has a big tank, this guy. Yeah, we're getting through his armor slowly but surely. Caldari shuttle. What is our DPS? This 350. Very little. Slowly closing in on this guy. Come on, just take him out, please. Can we just get some normal hits? We're just getting glances and grazes, glances and grazes. You're really stuck with this ship unless you're at the zero. That's where this thing is made to fight, at zero. Come on, just take him out, please. Thank you. Great. Okay. This is where someone comes and wrecks us. Oh, we've got some criminals in the system. We need to make sure that they don't go fast. Oh, we could attack them and wreck them. Purple Pornmobile. He's purple, yeah. He was purple when we saw him on the... Okay, Kikimora and Hecate. That's probably those two criminals. Who do we want to take out first? I'm guessing the Hecate is going to brawl. There's a high likelihood we'll get destroyed. A very high likelihood, actually. Because the Kikimora, we can't do anything about him. Unless we somehow catch the Kikimora before the Kikimora is able to pull range. That's probably what we would want to do. Do partial safety just in case. Because we don't want to have it that we can't hit him because we've got green safety on. Okay, so now we're at least at the sweet spot, so that's good. I probably should have actually gone with some frigates, because frigates are nice that you can take the small plexes and you don't have to wait a good 20 minutes to just take one. The Crucify Navy issue is a nice ship, actually. It's quite powerful, and I think it's very cool. Crucify Navy. This is a potential ship I would use for doing the factional warfare stuff. Crucify Navy. This EOM skin is really cool. I've got it on my main. Oh, I have a Crucify Navy, Crucify Ironblood skin. I didn't know that is possible to have. That's cool. This is a standard Crucify. Crucify Navy is a bit more potent solo ship, I think, because of it having more combat focus rather than E-war focus. Tornado. Tornado is close. Well, not close. I thought it was a tornado attacking me. I was like, what the heck? Already? You can check. I think a tornado is something we could face. Because there are people who use small weapon tornadoes so that they can sort of take out small little frigates at these plexes. So I wonder if a tornado would come here and we could face it. That would be very fun. But nope, can't do that. Oh, it's contested as well, so we can't. Oh, that's really boring. That's really boring. I'm skipping this. I'm not going to wait out here for this to happen. This is going to take forever in the MOA. It's not good for this. Tormentor. Okay, we've got some NPC, or not NPCs. We've got some players. See, where are they? There's an open one. What about this open one? He's the vagabond is there. Tormentor is over there. Small. Fleer. See where everyone is. Because I'm just holding down V and then clicking, and then I can descan, sort of see where people are. You can see with this open one, if there's anyone here. We'll put in 100. I've not been to one of these open ones before. Because I remember the biggest one before was large. Large was what enabled us to just fly anything there. Maybe there's a restriction in the large one, that there's maybe only battleships. You can't have capital ships. I don't even know if you can have capital ships in the large ones to begin with. No one here. There's a battle cruiser, okay. There's this medium. There's people here kicking more interested. Not in the Plex though. I think we'll go in this medium Plex. It should be a good place to bait people here. Hopefully. Let's get a 0 on this beacon. Drone's auto-aggressing. Okay, we've got a confessor here. See if we can take out a confessor. Return and orbit. Return and orbit. Kikimora as well. Oh, we're going to want to go for the Kikimora first, I think, because the Kikimora is going to try to kite. Confessor less likely. Okay, let's go. Confessor is here. Okay, seems like Confessor was the one who was first. Ah, they all kited me. Can we... Oh no, they managed to get away just in time. They're all perfectly... Oh, they've all kited fit. Yeah, there's nothing I can do here. That's unfortunate. There are no brawlers. They probably suspected it. It's like, oh, why is a random mod doing that? He has to be there trying to bait people out. Nothing really I can do here. I don't know why I wasn't using my webs. I should have used my webs. It felt like, okay, there's this guy is close now. Okay, now he takes a bit of damage. Not that it mattered. Ah. Well, GF. GF, very GF. I got just a little scratch. I really like this strategy of being there up close with a really high tank and high DPS. But when you encounter these kind of people, it's not going to be a good time. I think that I made a big mistake because I didn't use my webs on time. I could have at least caught that confessor, I believe. And just in general, perhaps I could avoid these kind of people like Kikimoras, because Kikimoras just, they usually are kite fit, so it's usually not going to be a good time. But I think it also would be fun to go with frigate as well, because, or destroyer, because then we'll be able to do the smaller plex times and capture them a bit quicker. I think that'll also be a lot of fun as well. We'll see, but I definitely want to try this again very soon. Alright, so that's enough for now. Faction Warfare as an alpha clone didn't go so well, but learned stuff, and I just thought it was fun to just give it a try. I want to become better. This is definitely going to be a goal. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe. I'll catch you guys later.